Hey everybody, I want to say that this was a very hard video to do with my very small setup. Basically I had to hold the camera the whole time, shook all the time. I'm not really thrilled with the way it came out, but I figured I'd edit it the best I could, put together what I could, put it out there. If you have any questions at all, leave them down in the comments. I'll answer them as best I can. And here's what I got anyways. Hey everybody, it's the Coffee Break Reviewer here, where I do some tabletop reviews of some various products that I use, come across, see. Could be anything, something different every time. Today I'm going to talk about a bag that I've been using. Now, like I said in the intro, fair warning, I'm going to have to work around the camera, so this may be a little tough. I'm going to try not to make everybody sick. But this is the Hazard 4 Kato bag. And let's talk about the dimensions first, I guess. So external size, it is 13.5 inches tall, 12 inches wide, 5 inches deep, or 5.2 for the external measurements. It does have a main compartment on the inside. Those are 12.1 inches high, 9 inches wide, and 3.1 inches deep for the main compartment. Side pouch on the side right there is going to be 7.8 inches long, 3.3 wide, and 2 deep in this direction. These are all coming right from the Hazard 4 website, so you can get it right off there. Let's see, and there is a laptop compartment on the inside that we'll look at in a little bit. That's 11.4 high, 8.4 wide, and 0.35 inches in depth. And it does say it fits a MacBook 11 for there. Total gear capacity is 13.8 liters, and the weight is 1.9 pounds. Care instructions: hand wash only, for stain, spot clean, with water, no solvent. And the fabric is made from, for the black one here, it does come in different colors. For the black one here, it's 1000D Condora. For the camo models, it's only 500D. And says it's coated in repellent for water. And it is designed in Long Beach, California, but it is manufactured overseas. Okay, so that's sort of like the summary. Let's take a look at the bag. First of all, you can see the bag. It's pretty plain on the front. We do have a Velcro area here for some patches. This little Hazard 4 emblem is sort of a rubbery, and it's just a patch. It can come right off, so you can take that off if you want. I just kind of left it on there. And it does have this sort of faux leather rubber area. We do have a big belt, or belt buckle on the front. You just push these two. Oh, sorry. First of all, there is a locked and an unlocked position. So this is an unlocked. Even though it's sort of strange, it does say lock there. That means that you pull it down to lock, up to unlock. And then you clip it, or you push the tabs on clips. To lock it, or to clip it, you just sort of push this in, and it clips in. Be careful. I will admit, more than once I have pinched my sort of palm pushing that in, so you want to be careful of that. The other comment I have about this buckle is, since down is lock, and it's sort of very easy to do. You can very do it with easy pressure. Even though I leave it unlocked a lot of times, I'll go to do it, and then I find out that falls and it's locked. Just something that's a little more of an annoyance than anything. Alright, so let's open up and take a look at what we got on the inside. Actually, you know what? Let's look at some other pouches first before we get to the main pouch. So let me close that back up. Alright, I'm going to try and spin this around like if you were wearing it on you. I guess we can do a look at the top right now. You can see a nice vented handle here. It is rubberized. It's very good. We do have some D-rings here, and we also have some D-rings on the side here. They do say that you could put the strap for it on either one of these D-rings. So sort of whichever way you want to fits best for you. On the back, we do have this strap here, and it's a little strap, and it's actually Velcro on the bottom. What this is when it's hanging by your side, you can actually attach this to your belt to help keep it nice and sturdy, or if you're walking sort of in a city environment and you're a little more concerned about security, you can loop that on your belt also and keeps the bag a little bit more secure and in place. Continue the tour on this side. We have some molly on this side, and we have a pouch with a little bit of molly on this side. All right, so take a look at the first pouch. We'll spin this back around in this direction, and let me get that strap out of the way. Okay, so first of all, pull ties. These have nice sort of a rubber coat on it, nice and tactile feel. Unzip this way, and oh, we do have some papers in here. So I got everything out, but we do have a nice pouch here. And we grab this. Okay, here, once we unzip it, we lift it up. We have a nice pouch. It does have a zipper on it. This extends all the way down to the bottom of this flap, that pouch, and the main pouch here with some Velcro on it extends down to the bottom of the flap. Velcro, whatever you want to Velcro here. I know some people have holsters that Velcro in that may want to do it on the outside here. If you're using this as a carry bag, that's possible. It also has a little bit of a loop here. All right, close this up. A little tough to do one-handed. I told you this one was going to be a challenge. And I'm going to open up this flap. Unlock it. Alright, first of all, on this flap here, there's another pocket with a Velcro tab here. And actually, believe it or not, I was able to fit something in here. If I can get it out, it is a perfect fit. A notebook, a Blue Line Miracle Bind notebook. I believe this is a 9x7 size. Great notebook. I do like it, and it fits perfectly inside that spot. And actually, it seems a little weird spot to have it because it is going up and down. It's never fallen out though, and it gives this top a little more rigidity. So I really actually like having that notebook there. All right, gonna move that to the side. So we talked about that pouch. Now we can take a look on this part. So flip it back around here. So we do have some molly underneath that flap. We have another set of molly that you can attach to whatever you want to. And then we'll open this up. I tell you, one thing that's surprisingly about this bag is how many pockets it has. If you like to organize things into different pockets, this is a dream of yours. So this is going to unzip all the way down to the side. This one zipped all the way down to the side. And if you're sort of know about Hazard 4 bags, this isn't going to be unusual what you're going to see. You pick it up and you have an interesting pocket, a nice transparent pocket that is Velcroed with these straps on the side. And you're going to be wondering, why do we have these straps on the side? Let me sort of see it as if you were wearing it. So if you're wearing it sort of on your hip, you can undo the top and then let this fall. And say you're out and you're wearing this in the woods, you may want to have a map here. You don't have to keep reaching it out. All you can do is just drop it down, take a look at the map, okay, and zip it back up. So it's a really interesting thing. And you see the way these straps are designed? They always fold in. And it doesn't naturally, you never have to worry about pushing them in or anything. They did a really good job designing that so they always fold in. I really like that pocket. I think it's a really neat pocket. Any papers or something that you want to reference while you have the bag. And I'm sort of standing here looking at the camera like I'm looking down at the bag while it's at my side. And you can just do a quick reference and then go ahead and close it back up. Some other things that we have here is some pen pockets. Lots of different pockets, pen, markers, flashlights, whatever you want to have. Here, this side we have, this section is broken up to two different pockets. One here, one here. And these pockets all extend the full length all the way down. And then up here we have another pocket, and this one is Velcro flapped. This is a full width that extends towards the bottom. So a lot of sections to organize papers there, or little miscellaneous items. All right, I think I got everything in that one. We'll zipper it up a little bit just so it doesn't flop around. Now we get to the main pocket here. So I'm gonna open up. These do not zip all the way down the side. It does sort of stop right about there. So this might be a little challenging to show. So you have the main pocket here, especially when I'm trying to do it with one hand. And it's a pretty good sized pocket. It does have a divider that you can see right here. This actually, if you can see this part of Velcro, that's right here where my finger's pointing, this little divider can attach to there. And you can break this up into 2 different sections. And here is a felted pad, felted pocket. It's felt pad on this side, and it is a felt pad on this part. And this is what they call their laptop section. And it does say that it can fit a MacBook 11 laptop. So that's that. We're going to talk about this little zipper area in a second. Close this top back up, and the final pocket for the main storage before we get to the side pocket is this back one. So when this is, think of it up against you, this is sort of a, I wouldn't say exactly hidden area because it does have some nice zippers and pulls that you can see, but it is a very useful one. And you can see this zipper is a little bit better. It's a waterproof zipper. And as I unzip it and reach in, we'll find a nice padded pocket. And they actually use this and they describe it as their tablet pocket. So I have a little iPad Air, I believe, in there, and it is plenty wide. I probably suspect you could even fit a smaller like Chromebook might be able to fit into here. But definitely fits tablets, no problem. I believe it says it can fit up to a 10-inch tablet, so maybe the Chromebooks wouldn't fit in there. They have that's a little bit close. You might have to put them inside. All right. Now, I said we talk about a zipper section in a second. Let's look at this here. This is the other side of that zipper section, I said. And did I leave the main pouch open? Yes. Okay. So the neat thing about this is, say you have this main pouch, and it's something that you know you're going to be reaching into very often. What you can do is actually unzip this here, and from the outside, without even unclipping this flap, you can go ahead and reach into that main pouch. Now, it doesn't open very well. You sort of have to do it by feel. You can't really see. You have limited visibility, but it is nice to quickly reach in and grab something. Maybe you have some binoculars in there and you're out in the woods and sometimes you have to reach it real quick. Boom, you can go in and reach in and grab it. All right, the final pouch we're going to talk about is this side pouch right here. So now we've got the side pouch. Open up the side pouch, and we do have a pocket here and a pocket here, and it does go fully down the length of this pouch here. I guess good for maybe if you want to keep a flashlight or something in there, or some sunglasses or something. What I do is I do this as my everyday carry bag. I have basically just general cords I keep in here, phone chargers, different things, maybe some earphones or something. And the other side is mostly just the MOLLE, but it does have one pocket here. Not very big. You can probably put a skinny flashlight in there, but this does go all the way to the bottom. All right, so that's the general tour of the bag. I find this a general good all-around bag. The problem is with it, and I'm just going to grab a ream of paper here, different things. It has a struggle with capacity. It seems just an inch or so too short, and an inch or so not wide enough to do good office work. If you're going from meeting to meeting and you want to carry some documents, this isn't really going to be the bag for it. There's no way I can really do this with one hand, but I tried to grab this ream of paper, just sort of be like a textbook if someone's using it for school. And it does get in, but it is a tight fit. I'm not even sure if it could be zipped. So if you had something maybe half the depth, you may be able to do it. But this is just a little too big. Now, if I was really in a pinch, and I have gone to a training session that I had with a book that was about this big or so, you know what? I just did that. I threw this over. It'll certainly clip. That won't be a problem. It'll definitely clip. But you'll just have it sticking open a little bit. So think about that. My best bet, or my best advice is, it's a great bag. It's good. It stands a beating. With I think the only two little marks I have is one here, and there is one that I guess that's it. There was one over here. I think I was able to get it off though, rub it off. So it has withstood a beating for lots of use, but it's not a great office document transporter. Going out, going into the woods, want to pack a few things, going on a hike, don't want to bring a great big backpack, not bad. Going from here and there, just going out in the city or your tourist type thing, and you want to carry some maps and stuff with you, maybe a few small little guidebooks, great, it's good for that. Not really an office type of document. It's not going to replace a briefcase or a messenger bag, that's for sure. All right, if anybody has any questions, go ahead and ask them in the comments. Oh, one thing I did forget, and I didn't even notice because I've been using this bag for a while until I actually was looking at it for this video. Something that really made me laugh. I have a 511 strap on here on the Hazard 4 bag. And thinking about why and how the heck I got a 511 strap on here, it's because I remember reading a long time ago that on the Hazard 4 straps, right here, this little swivel was squeaky. And sure enough, when it came in, I put it on, it was squeaky. I don't even know where I had got this strap from. I don't know what bag I got this strap from. But I ended up switching it over to here. No squeaks. Perfectly fine. So, that's something that may annoy you a little bit. Just a little squeak, squeak, squeak once in a while. I just happen to have a strap laying around, so honestly, from remembering, it didn't bother me that much. But I had the strap, so I just changed it out. And that's it. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm going to finish up my cup of coffee while I go ahead and edit this video. And hopefully I'm not made everybody sick with moving it around and trying to get different angles. So thank you very much, everybody. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you next time on the Coffee Break Reviewer. See ya.